Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up, give up. Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up, give up.
Greetings, Redheads. Thank you for joining us in another episode of your favorite show, Red's View. We are back at it again. Thank you for joining us. We have the legendary DJ PM, most honorable, on my side.
I feel like a Muslim.
That's funny. That was a good one. We got the lovely Brittany, Call Me Sue, to my left. You all right? How you doing?
I'm good.
You good? Okay. So since we filmed the last time, it's been a lot of stuff that has went on, and sometimes it's good to kind of delay episodes a little bit just to make sure that we can just get everything together. But so one person that I want to give a shout out real quick is R. Kelly's crisis manager. Darrell Johnson, I think that's his name.
Yeah.
Is everybody familiar who he is?
Of course.
Yeah.
He's hilarious.
So shout out to him. It's just, I saw his interview when they did his press conference with R. Kelly, because people, of course, on the last episode we said R. Kelly is charged he got arrested.
Right.
He got arrested, and his press conference had went on with his publicist / crisis manager Darrell Johnson, and they were outside of, I think, the courthouse. I don't know where they were outside.
That was it.
But the parents of Jocelyn Savage came out and intervened and, made a big... I just got a question real quick. Do y'all feel like the parents are clout chasing?
Well, familiarize me with what happened, because I hadn't seen it.
Oh, you hadn't seen it. So basically, Darrell Johnson was outside speaking on behalf of R. Kelly, like letting people know what was going on and stuff like that. And Jocelyn Savage, one of the alleged... his hostages, his sex slaves.
The one that says she doesn't want to talk to her parents.
Yes, right, that one.
But the parents are saying she's a sex slave and she's a hostage.
Right.
Okay.
So the parents came through and interrupted his press conference, asking him, "Where's my daughter at?
Right.
Where's my daughter at?" And he kept saying, "Look, I'm doing a press conference," and he really checked them. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, if that was my daughter, I would have ran my this truck through the hotel.
Right.
And he was throwing, it's like what I liked about it.
This is what he was saying?
Yeah, he said that. And basically he just kind of shut them down and made them be quiet and said, "Look, if y'all want to talk to me after this press conference is over, we can do it, whatever." It's a real funny video. It's like 15 minutes. But to me, it kind of looks staged. But
nah, it ain't staged.
You don't think
I mean,
so?
Jocelyn has made it so clear. And I think she's, at this point, she's 21, right?
Yeah.
She's 21 years old. She
like
has made it clear that she does not want to speak to her parents.
Right.
And then, even though if she was a sex slave or whatever she is or was, R. Kelly is in jail now. This young lady has made it very clear. She went on national television and told her parents she don't want to talk to them.
Social media, just everywhere. So I personally think that they're clout chasing at this point.
I don't think
you
they're
think the parents clout chasing?
Yeah, because you're showing up asking a publicist or a crisis manager, where's my daughter?
Right.
Your daughter is grown. She told
is grown
you.
now.
She went. No matter if you think something's mentally wrong with her,
right?
What can be done at this point?
Nothing now because she grown.
Yeah.
Nothing. She's grown, but I definitely don't think they're clout chasing. I mean, I guess we would never understand or know what it feels like to have our 17-year-old daughter taken away and hadn't seen her in years without it being some type of like something going on in the media. So it's like, I mean,
why is he asking? Why is they're asking a crisis? Where's my daughter?
Because they don't know. I mean, they can't ask R. Kelly.
I mean,
they can't talk to her.
But so what is he supposed to do?
I mean, he's connected to R. Kelly. Like, you got to think about it from that father's perspective, man. That man want his daughter, so he gonna ask whoever.
Okay, so obviously where they're at. I mean, they know that he's.
But you can't just run up in the trunk.
Okay, so what's the crisis manager supposed to do? Then he tried to set up a meeting.
See, the problem is you're thinking like a reasonable, logical.
I'm thinking
person,
about
not a man that ain't seen his daughter.
Go back. Okay, let me say this. Go back and look at the video.
Yeah.
And just think about it from my perspective and think look how it's kind of set up. And look how the crisis manager kind of looked over there kind of before they came.
He probably saw them though.
I don't know. I think it kind of feels staged.
You thinking from a logical perspective?
Okay, let's take
not from a man that ain't seen his child.
I bet you. Jocelyn ends up getting a reality TV show from this. Okay. I bet the parents. Well, they already basically had that reality thing because Lifetime is doing another. Lifetime is doing another documentary on R. Kelly. I guess the aftermath.
Yeah.
So I feel like.
So let me ask you this: when people, because most of the time when people get reality shows, they're approached.
Right.
You feel like right now her source of income is about to be taken away, she shouldn't do a reality show?
Who?
Jocelyn. You said you bet that Jocelyn gets a reality show.
Yeah.
You feel like she shouldn't do it?
I didn't say that.
Oh, that's what I'm asking.
Oh, no. Yeah, get your money. Like, because if R. Kelly is locked up,
right,
and that was your source of income, then by all means, write a book, get your money. Everybody else do it.
She definitely should write a book.
Yeah, I think so. It'll be interesting.
I think a reality show would be more profitable. Who's gonna read a book by somebody who we assumed is a sex slave?
Everybody. Are you serious?
Everybody.
Superhead made a book.
That's different. I'm not gonna go buy a book from somebody who's 17 years old and been with R. Kelly since she's 21. Like, what are you gonna tell me?
I promise you it'll be a number one seller.
I got it.
I promise you. It'll sell like hotcakes.
We're gonna watch her on TV, but book.
Book. Yeah, it'll be
a number one seller.
All right, so that was funny talking about that. So since we're talking about mess, we don't really do it too much on Res View, but I want to dive into this real quick. Let's talk about Antoine. I can't say Fuqua.
Yeah. Antoine
Fuqua and Nicole Murphy.
Yeah.
So Antoine Fuqua is married.
I think that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah, is married to, I forgot her.
Layla Rashawn.
Yeah, and she played on Why Do Fools Fall in Love. She played on Boomerang, Harlem Nights.
Yeah. Waiting to Exhale.
Oh yeah, sure did. That was her on Waiting to Exhale. Yeah, she
beautiful woman.
Beautiful woman. So Nicole Murphy, who was Eddie Murphy's
also a beautiful woman.
Ex-wife, yeah, she is. They were caught kissing. She was caught kissing the director Antoine Fuqua.
Right.
You know what he directed?
What?
Equalizer.
Really?
Yeah, I googled that earlier.
Both of the movies?
I'm not sure. It just showed.
Okay. That's what's up.
Equalizer. I was actually surprised and impressed at the same time.
Dope. That's cool. Yeah. Cause I never heard of him until now, but
yeah, I looked up some of his stuff earlier and it said Equalizer.
That's cool. Dope. So basically him and Nicole Murphy were caught on camera kissing.
Right.
Someone obtained the photos and TMZ and everybody put it out.
Of course.
And this is like one of the first times I've seen something like this happen. And one of the victims, somebody comes out and speaks out about it.
Right.
And Nicole Murphy apologized.
You said she's a victim?
Huh?
Did you say she was a victim?
Who, Nicole Murphy?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you said that.
If I did, my bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Nicole Murphy came out and said, "Look, y'all, I'm sorry. I am not the one to do something with."
She said it was a family. He's a family friend, and it was a family-friendly kiss.
Well, that's what she said at first, and then she did come back.
She changed it up. Yeah, she
what did she say after she came?
She said something like, "I wouldn't do that with a married man. I feel ashamed," or something like that.
Yeah,
she wouldn't do it, but she did it.
Hey,
well, so that's it. Just A. First and foremost,
just tell you, I'm talking about A. That's what she said.
Everybody knows how I feel pretty much about home records and things like that. And I'm not gonna call her a home.
We don't know how you feel. How you feel about home records?
You should know from the previous episodes, but I mean, I just feel like it was extremely wrong. It's just on so many levels. I'm ashamed to say that I once liked her, because it's like, how could you? And then according to Lisa Ray McCoy, who I love, by the way, Nicole Murphy was well aware of this man being married.
Right.
Wow.
And I saw people putting under the post that it was his alleged wife. She's not his alleged wife. She's his wife.
How can you be an alleged wife?
Somebody was like, "Oh, his alleged wife."
What does that even mean?
His alleged wife. No.
What does that mean?
And according to Lisa Ray McCoy, Layla and Nicole were friends.
Mm-hmm. That's messed up.
And then you're not only pictured once but twice with this man.
Yeah.
And then you say you ran into him in Italy.
And you know, the Brat is Lisa Ray's sister.
Yeah.
She said that this ain't Nicole Murphy's first time.
Right. They said Nicole. She always met.
Yeah.
And then Lisa Ray McCoy also said that Nicole needs someone to fund her lifestyle. I thought it was very tasteless.
She don't get a check from Eddie Murphy?
I think all their kids are like of age now. I think so. But
I'm sure she gets some kind of check. But anyway.
But you know what's really messed up is people were comparing. What's her name?
Layla.
Layla's old photos where she was bad as I don't know what back in the day to her current ones. Right. And I think she has a condition.
She has lupus.
Yeah. Yeah, and she gained a lot of weight.
Yeah, she has lupus, and you know the thing about lupus is like they have to take steroids to keep their health up, and it makes them blow up like that.
Mm-hmm. Unpopular opinion, really fast. I was not aware that she had lupus, but in the event of her not having lupus, I personally am on board for if my husband marries me a certain way. I know I'm going to have kids and things like that. I feel like it's my duty to continue to stay fit and stay looking a certain kind of way that my man married me.
I agree with that, but
that does not give him a right to cheat.
Or
her to cheat. Now, it was wrong to compare her, and I fully do not support anybody who steps out on their marriage. It's wrong. All that.
I agree with what you're saying, but at the same time, if people stop marrying for shallow reasons, then your spouse getting bigger wouldn't lead you to cheat.
That's not fair.
Hold on. How is that not fair?
That's shallow. Whoa, what do you mean? So if you marry me and I look as fine as I do now,
shameless plug.
Anywho, go ahead.
As fine as I look now, and I gain weight once we're married, and we've been married for about 10 years.
10 years down the road, yeah.
And I gain weight. You're saying it's like it's kind of, in a sense, okay for him to cheat or not okay?
No, I'm saying it's not okay for him to cheat.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I'm saying if I married you for your soul instead of just your body, then I would be less inclined to cheat.
Well, I agree. And what I want to say...
That's really sweet.
Oh, my God. Stop calling me that.
Bleep it out, Sean.
All right. Please.
What I do want to say is I agree a lot with what you said. Like me, if I marry someone, I would want to make sure that I know I'm not going to look the same the whole time, but I want to be able to smell good, look good, and be the person that you married initially and don't want to fall off.
Right.
I think everybody wants to be like that, but I also feel what you're saying.
Right. If your body change, bro, as you age, your body
and then
change.
this isn't something that they put out there. This is something that people just
started
comparing.
We don't know why
we don't know why he did that. But anyway, that's our thoughts about that. So let's dive into some music real quick.
Let's do it.
Nasir Jones dropped The Lost Tapes 2. I got a chance to listen to it. And let me tell you something. I know that we debated about last year, about all those albums. That was 2018, right? When all those albums had dropped?
Yeah.
And Nas put out an album with Kanye West. And it was not good.
No.
This album, even though it's a B-sided album, right?
Yeah.
It's dope.
So it's just one hot album every 10-year average.
You listen to it?
Of course not.
No, he didn't. Of course he didn't listen to it.
I am going to listen to it, but it's not priority.
Mixed reviews.
People go, but this is the thing. Since he put out that last year, people are always gonna hold him to a high standard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I get it, but let me tell you something. Like this project is really dope.
Yeah.
Like the people that I've heard talk about it, they just like, man, like what's wrong with y'all? But you know how some people can have something negative ready to say.
Is it dope enough for you to stop saying where are all the hip hop albums?
Yes.
Okay, good.
The Lost Tapes.
The Lost Tapes.
This is the second one, right?
Yeah.
Lost Tapes 2.
And the thing is, it's songs that he recorded from 2007 up until now. Like that didn't make the albums. And I'm like, he got tracks from the RZA. He got tracks from what's another producer? Dog, you not? Oh yeah. You don't like Wu-Tang. You didn't like the Cream beat though?
I mean, that's one beat, man. Blind Squirrel Find a Nut. Like, stop it.
Come on, bro. But no, it's a really dope.
I'm gonna check it out though.
It's a dope project. But I'm not saying that, oh my God, it's the album of the year. But if you're a Nas fan, you'll like it. And if you just want to listen to some pure hip hop,
he's spitting.
He's spitting.
All right, I'm gonna check it out.
It's real good.
I'm gonna take your word for it. I'll check it out.
Big Sean dropped some new music.
Yes, sir.
I heard some new music from him. It was pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, Big
you like it?
You know I love Big Sean.
You like Big Sean?
Yeah.
Wait, so you just like it because you're a fan?
No,
I knew she was gonna say it.
The song is really good, but I'm also a Big Sean fan, so I like his music.
That's interesting.
Yeah. What y'all trying to say? Big Sean can spit.
He can. I can't even play.
Bar for bar,
yeah,
he can
rap. I heard that he was really rapping on it.
Yeah. Rapping.
That's what's up.
Listen, that boy is a beast.
What's it called again?
I don't know the name of it. It just came out yesterday. I only heard it like twice.
Amazing. So let's talk about someone else that dropped today, Chance the Rapper.
Wait, he dropped something?
Yeah, he dropped that album.
Our resident Chance the Rapper fan didn't know that Chance the Rapper.
No, I haven't been on the internet, but
Aren't you a fan? A Chance the Rapper fan?
I am a fan of Chance the Rapper.
What did he drop? Crayons 4?
No. I forgot what this was.
I'm just hating. I
want to give a shout. It's called The Big Day.
That it is.
And it's a dope album cover.
Yeah, I actually just saw that. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like it. Well, I like the songs that I've heard thus far. Like, I'm like 4 songs in the album. Okay. But, you know, we complain that he sings and does all that crap. But it kind of works in his favor.
On this one?
On this one, yeah. Right, cool. Like, I haven't heard it all the way, but I like what I'm hearing.
I just want to listen.
I'm going to check it out.
We'll see if he has any actual hits.
Yeah.
Because
he doesn't really do hit music though. Besides, no.
But she was acting like he had most of the hits from like last year, whatever like that.
Okay.
All right. So shout out to Chance. Like I said, I'm gonna fully digest the album. I know Redhead's like, man, y'all can't be talking about albums if you ain't rate them, if you ain't listen to them all the way. But look, we got lives, we got different things we got going on. But what I've heard thus far is pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. So BJ the Chicago Kid actually dropped the album today.
Okay.
Now I can't sit here and even.
Never heard of him.
I've heard of him.
You've heard of BJ the Chicago Kid?
No, I haven't.
Let me tell you, if you're a child, if you're a who were we just talking about? If you're a Chance the Rapper fan, you've heard of BJ. They've worked together on almost every album.
What is he saying? I've never heard of anybody.
So their biggest record is Church in the Morning. She says she wanna smoke, get high, take drugs and drink tonight, but I got church in the morning. Church in the morning. That's Chance the Rapper and BJ the Chicago Kid.
I've never heard this song before.
I ain't never heard it.
Ever.
Did you hear BJ the Chicago Kid?
Nah, I was listening to other music.
I got you. That's amazing.
I was listening to other stuff. I mean, other stuff is priority, but I do like BJ the Chicago Kid.
YBN Cordae.
Yeah, he dropped
the album.
Yeah.
I heard a couple of songs.
Yeah. You know what made me want to listen to it?
What?
Not to cut you off, but Kaepernick shouted him out.
Okay.
Kaepernick said the album was jamming. So
I know Sean. Shout out to our sometime producer Sean Tay-K. He said that he checked it out and said that it was a real good project.
Yeah. My partner Reggie said his joke.
And then I think Dr. Dre worked, because Sean said when he was on Twitter he saw that he worked with Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
And that made him want to listen to it.
So YBN, they doing all right.
Yeah, I think so. I like his album cover too.
Yeah. It is dope. His album cover is dope. It's called The Lost Boy or The Lost Kid.
Yeah, something like that. And it gave me kind of a Chance the Rapper
vibe.
I feel like, no offense to 90s, people who were born in the 90s, but a lot of dudes who rap that were born in like 95 or whatever, they all kind of sound the same.
Some of them born in the 2000s though, too, though. So these kids be like 17.
Like, you can hear in their voices, they don't sound like a man all the way.
Yeah.
But,
and they do a lot of auto-tune rap too.
That's another thing.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
But anyway, shout
out to him and shout out to E40, the
E
40
Fizzle.
Yeah, he dropped the project.
You know who E40 is?
Are you serious?
Big baller with my homies. Yeah, he dropped a project today that I didn't know. I wasn't aware until
it's called
the
Practice
most
Makes
honorable
Perfect.
DJ PM told me about it.
Of course.
So is it good? Because I'm just, E40 is like...
E40 still made
E40
hits.
is like what? I want to hear your opinion on E40.
He's the guy that's kind of big, kind of weird sometimes.
Yeah, he got his own lingo, his own swag.
Yeah, so like, I mean, 2019, is it okay?
It's E40 music. So take that as for what you wanted.
Okay.
Shout out my dog Motown though. He actually put me on and told me
Hey
that was
man,
out.
E40, one thing I like about him is
he's a legend, West Coast legend.
He's a West Coast legend, but he always still maintains relevance.
Yeah.
Like he appears on Lil Jon records, Big Sean records, like every other 5 years.
Anytime you need a Bay Area hit, he's
there.
He's
the connect.
Guy,
Like everybody messes with E40.
Yeah.
I think that he doesn't get a lot of credit as a Jay-Z or as a Snoop, somebody who still could get on the track and still kill it.
Right.
And to this day.
Alright.
He killed it on Big Sean's.
Yeah, he's good for a guest.
Yeah. I'm not talking about like just putting out albums.
Okay.
But yeah, like Snoop could still kill it.
Yeah, a feature for sure.
Yeah, gotcha. All right, so
for sure.
Oh my God, really, Brittany?
What I just said, okay.
You don't think Snoop can kill a feature?
I absolutely love Snoop.
Okay, I was about to say.
I agree. Yeah.
I like your hair. So,
thank you.
Lil Nas X was sued. Is being sued now. Let me get this straight. Is he being sued for the Old Town Road?
No, it's not the Old Town Road.
He's being sued for Carry On. Carry something.
Okay.
Which they won't get $25 million for that.
No, they're not.
Because if that label was smart, they would have waited.
Sony.
No. I'm talking about the people that's suing him.
Oh, okay.
If they were smart, they would have waited a little longer to see like what numbers that song would have did and the album would have done and that type of stuff, and then sue them. But now suing them, it's
I was reading before I got here, and I see that he's with Sony Music.
Mm-hmm.
But that's interesting that they said from what I read, it was the producer idea to use it without permission.
Exactly.
So wouldn't it be like them suing the producer instead of him?
Well, I think it depends because you remember when T.I. and Robin Thicke and Pharrell got sued for blurred lines. Right. T.I. didn't have to pay nothing, but he was only a featured artist, but Robin Thicke and Pharrell had to bust that up.
Yeah.
So I think it depends. If I was, what's his name, Lil Nas X, I would be like, hey, producer, that's on you. I didn't make the beat. You know what I'm saying?
Is he selling the song though? Under his name.
Well, I don't know if that matters. So I think it's
on the album.
Yeah, I think it only depends on. But I think it's only depends on who's credited for making the beat, because whoever's credited gonna get the biggest amount of money as far as the record anyway.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know.
And they said he sampled, so I don't know. It's
25 million is a lot of money for a song nobody's ever heard of.
Right, because I thought it was Old Town Road.
He's not even worth 25 million.
Yeah. He's
well, I mean, when you file a lawsuit though, you start with a high number, so
and then you're gonna get a settlement anyway.
They'll probably get like 250. Yeah, they'll get a 250.
They're gonna get some money, but
they'll get a 250,000 piece. I bet on it. That's what they get.
I thought it was Old Town Road because I was like,
no.
man, if that was gonna be
that would have been gone.
It would have been over with.
But the crazy thing about the Old Town Road beat is he only paid the dude $30 for the beat.
Yep, sure did.
I read that.
Did he lease it?
He leased it,
and then
so the dude's still gonna get paid on the back end, but he only paid $30 for the beat.
Yeah, and that works in the indie artists.
Yeah.
Like if you want to lease your beats, you can lease it, go out, get a bag, and then come back to the producer and work out.
But you gotta have that paperwork right, producers.
Yeah.
Oh,
or you're going to end up like the dude that made the beat to All Gold Everything with nothing.
Yeah.
Because Trinidad James bought that beat for like $10, I think.
It was,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's why a lot of them end up leasing.
Right.
Because if you lease your beats, your instrumentals that you give out,
right,
10 people can make a beat. I mean, make the record.
Yeah.
But somebody could blow up.
And you're going to get paid off the back end.
Either way.
But that's just music going on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure.
We need to start having like those type of,
every now and then.
Every now
I don't give out a lot of free game.
Right. Yeah. But speaking of...
It's called consulting.
Speaking of game, let's go. Let's talk about this. Let's go into movies. Okay. It's two movies that I feel like were trash that I've seen in the last.
I know what you're about to talk about, man.
So let's start.
No comment.
Let's start with the first one, which is gonna be I Got the Hookup 2.
Oh gosh.
Shout out to Master P.
Now listen,
shout out to Master P.
Shout out to I love Master P. He's my idol.
Okay.
Like, I think, this is my personal opinion, I feel like he's the greatest hip-hop entrepreneur / mogul of all time. Arguably because of his business model.
Did Jay-Z die or something?
I was about to say,
listen, what I say, y'all gonna attack me. I'm saying as far as his business model.
Did Jay-Z die or something?
Jay-Z, I love Master P.
I'm talking about with music.
Did Jay-Z die or something? That's what I'm asking you.
Now, second, yes. But back
I wouldn't even
I
say
second, because you remember when Snoop Dogg was like, back in the day, nobody knew nothing about music.
Yeah.
And he was like, Master P, he told Master P he need $3,000, and Master P gave him a check for like $30,000, something like that. So,
if Master P wouldn't have done what he did, then Jay-Z wouldn't have been able to do anything. What? Jay-Z wasn't no Rockefeller wasn't no limit. I'm talking about business model. Like, I'm talking about business.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Well, stop, man.
Hold on.
Listen, you sound super Southern bias right now.
Listen, the business model of how he got his distribution.
They had the exact same business model, Jay.
No, but it wasn't an 80-20 deal.
Master P.
Jay, they had the exact same business model.
Okay.
Master P got it out the mud.
They had the exact same business model. The only difference was Jay-Z got rejected, and so him, Biggs, and Dame started a label. And Master P, hold on, I'm going to tell you the only difference. Master P had the foresight to say, all right, because Master P got offered the deal, remember? And he had the foresight to say, all right, if they offer me a deal for a meal, then I must be worth like 20. And so he turned the money down versus Jay-Z tried to get a deal, and they was like, nah, this is whack. And then they started their own label because of that. But that's the only difference.
What I'm telling you. But what I'm trying to tell you is this: the way that No Limit boomed,
right?
It wasn't heard of like
back
that.
then.
And Rockefeller did the same thing.
No, they did not. You being New York biased and you from the South.
Come on, man. They did the exact same thing. Are you
serious?
You
know what? I ain't gonna say the exact because Jay-Z did come after Master P. And when Master P,
when did Master P come out?
90s.
In the
when did Jay-Z come out? 90s.
Late 90s. Master P was like Ice Cream Man, all that stuff. That's like way that's like.
That's like what? Like 95. It's the same time.
91.
Hey, Redhead. Somebody look that up and tell me. I wish Sean.
First of all, did you know that Master P was really on the West Coast first?
Yes.
And that was like 1991, bro.
I know. Did you know that Jay-Z was with Hawaiian Sophie first? And that was like 1989. We can throw out irrelevant.
But Jay-Z was just an artist. That dude wasn't no doggone businessman.
I think that's what he's saying. Listen to what he's saying. Now Jay-Z, we know Jay-Z as the entrepreneur, as the business. Back in the day when Master P was starting, he was over his stuff. Like he owned everything. He was putting stuff out. In the 90s.
We could do this all day.
In the 90s, he gave Snoop Dogg $30,000. Jay-Z really, like, in the last 10 years was able to, like, own his stuff.
Be a mogul.
Master P was doing.
It's fine. You know what? Because we're all from the South.
No,
that ain't nothing to do with it. Y'all biased to P, and I can respect it.
Listen, a Southern artist isn't even in my top 5 of all time.
But as a business, he is.
A business, I feel. Okay, so let's get back to the movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, all right.
Because let's talk about this trash movie. What we came to talk about.
Chill out, not too much.
That movie was trash.
Chill.
Hold on.
Shout out to all the black people that was in it.
So look, so I Got the Hookup 2 is a sequel to I Got the Hookup Part 1, which was no, it was not. It was good. But
what?
I Got the Hookup 1 was very good.
That was a good movie.
It would depict our culture in a way. Do not try to bring. Come on, I Got the Hookup 1.
That soundtrack was dope. Come on.
The soundtrack was dope.
I Got the Hookup 1 was good though. Come on, like it was funny.
It was like a
classic.
No.
Yes.
Friday is classic. Boys in the Hood is classic.
I Got the Hookup was a good movie.
It was a good movie for its time. I agree.
It was a good movie.
It was a good movie.
It was funny.
It was funny. I liked it. It wasn't too much.
Now look, I Got the Hookup 2 was a trash movie. Let's talk about it real quick. First of all
the way around.
I'm not saying that it was trash because you can listen to music and be like, this was trash.
Right.
I'm talking about the production of it.
All around trash.
The audio.
Trash.
The mixing of like the script. Was
there a script?
I don't know. Like I'm telling you, it felt like somebody just pulled out a camera and said, okay, y'all just do something.
So what was the plot of the movie?
I Got the Hookup 2?
Yeah, what was the plot?
I hadn't watched it yet.
Oh my!
You probably don't want to.
You don't want to.
I spent $6.99. Wasn't that how much?
Yeah, on Amazon.
On Amazon.
I want my money back,
and
Romeo.
I supported
Romeo.
Master P.
I want my money back.
But when I tell you this is the worst movie I've ever seen.
Wait till you watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
And then the product placement was so horrible in it.
Oh my God.
Putting Master P wax shoes in every shot. I was like, oh my God.
They played Jeezy's song when you remember when Jeezy came on the screen.
No, I didn't see it. I turned the movie off.
Oh, but
I only saw the first 20 minutes of it.
Did y'all see that article? What it did? It did good.
It did.
Something in the box office.
Right. I mean, it did well because Master P sold us on this whole black people gotta stick together and Farrakhan speech. I'm with it too, but you gotta give me quality product, bro. I'm not listening.
I don't have to like it. I'm going to support it.
No.
I'm not going to like it because I'm black. I'm going to support it because I'm black.
Correct. And then if it's trash, I'm going to tell you it's trash.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't care if a little girl on the side of the road got a lemonade stand and it say lemonade on the side of it. I'm going to buy it because it's a cute little black girl selling it. However, whether I buy it again depends on if that lemonade is good or not.
Exactly. And I agree. Like, just when I tell you.
It was trash.
At least, like, with I Got the Hookup 1, if you saying that's trash, at least
it had
quality. The quality,
right.
Though. I'm talking about, it was like this movie, I Got the Hookup 2 was just like.
It looked like they shot it on an iPhone, bro.
Dang.
Well, no. The camera quality wasn't that bad. I'm just talking about the sound.
The camera quality on the iPhone not bad. It's not.
Listen, man.
Chance the Rapper shot a whole video on the iPhone.
Beyonce and Nicki Minaj shot this song, Feeling Myself, on the iPhone.
The quality is not bad.
But I'm saying
I know what you mean. The audio was terrible.
Yeah.
Bro, I kept having to turn my TV
It felt like it was a bunch of just improv.
Was it better
but
than the
not
trap?
good improv.
It was not better than the trap. No, it wasn't.
And we all agreed that the trap was terrible.
It wasn't terrible.
It was horrible.
No, I Got the Hookup is horrible.
Yeah.
I Got the Hookup 2 is horrible.
I Got the Hookup 2 is
The trap deserves an Oscar compared to I Got the Hookup 2.
I'm done. Next.
Alright, so let's talk about another trash movie. Lion King. The remake
Lion King was not trash.
Of 2019.
Why are you calling it trash?
It was trash. It was trash.
I'm going to say this. There was a certain actress who was trash. But the movie was not trash.
First and foremost, I'm going to go on record. I'm not biased here. I do not remember Lion King. Granted, it came out when I was 4 or 5 years old. I don't remember it. I have no desire.
Oh, but you remember Master P selling all these records in 91.
Yeah. I'm about to
get the hell out of here. Go ahead, Sue. I'm sorry.
But with that being said, I have no desire to go see Lion King. I'll pay tickets for somebody else to go see it.
But aren't you a Beyonce fan? Aren't you in the Beehive?
No, I'm not a Beyonce fan.
I thought you was in the Beehive.
No,
but check this
I would
out.
never. I'm a grown woman.
Let me speak on this.
No. Before you say, I've been hearing a lot of people have mixed emotions about it. I just want you to give me a logical, reasonable reason why it was trash.
All right, so let me talk about it. My gripe of it was because it's easy to compare the first one to this one, right?
Which isn't fair.
Yeah, which isn't fair. But this type of movie, I just feel like having actual animals on there, even though they're CGI,
right?
I feel like they can't show their expressions and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And emotions. Am I the only one that noticed like the background? Like it didn't sound like they were outside around in the wilderness or like in like the trees.
I didn't even think about that.
Like I didn't hear that. Like I don't know, but like the crickets, like
boy say it'll be in Mississippi.
Monroe, Louisiana. Right,
Monroe, Louisiana.
But I was like, bro, like it just felt like it was not put together.
Right. So what you're saying is, watching it, you felt like the actors were in the studio. The movie didn't really bring you in.
It didn't, and it felt like I was distant away from it. And then also, what's his name? Mufasa.
Yeah.
James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones.
He's 88 years old, right? He sounded 88 years old.
Well, I think they did that on purpose, though. I think they didn't want him to do it the exact same way he did the cartoon. But in my opinion, he should have did it the exact same way.
Yeah, because my thing is, he sounded like he was reading a script.
Right.
Like, the difference between, and I hate comparing them, but the last movie and this movie, it sounded like he was like Simba. It looked like he messed up on the line and was like, hold on, let me get back. Right. But yeah, it's that, and then the fact that I know Beyonce's voice, I know
you were just too critical
Childish Gambino. It's not even that. I'm talking about the overall. When Mufasa died, it didn't feel painful.
But that's because that line couldn't show you the emotion.
It couldn't show me the emotion. Yeah. When Simba was crying,
did you feel painful when he died the first time?
Of course, you damn right.
But I mean, we also were 6 years old.
Y'all don't not the same age. We are the same age.
No, we're not.
Are y'all older than me?
Yes.
By how many years?
I mean, we're not the same age, and that's all that matters.
But this is what I'm saying. That impact that you felt, you were a child.
Right.
Then you're not gonna feel it now.
My mama felt the impact too.
I mean, yeah, sadness is sadness.
Right.
Oh my God. Okay.
I don't think it was terrible though. I thought it was okay. But I kind of went into it with low expectations.
Thank you.
Because
did Beyonce do well?
No.
To me, no.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna be honest with you. First of all, whoever casted it was genius to give her limited speaking parts.
They gave her a lot more on this one though than Nala got on the last movie.
Yes.
She was having
somebody told me that she did have minimum speaking parts.
It just and I'm gonna say this. I don't think it's actually Beyonce's fault. I think Beyonce's just too big of a star to play a role. Because the entire time,
you're thinking of
all I'm thinking is Beyonce. Yeah. Beyonce. I'm not thinking about Nala. I'm literally thinking Beyonce.
Yeah.
So
I think
that's a good problem to have.
I think it is. But I think that it was trash. Kids, I feel like kids will like it. Yeah.
It was.
Well,
I give it 3 out of 5.
My friend was doing this, teaching these kids this summer, and they were like, "We didn't like it," so kids weren't.
Kids didn't like it.
Yeah, she was
my nephew liked it. I took my nephew and nieces; they liked it.
They liked it.
Yeah.
Have they seen the original Lion King?
No, they haven't. I'm gonna watch it with them though, and I'll get back to you.
They haven't seen the original one?
With their children. Like they weren't born when it came out.
Well, but
that was a nice thing to do to take them to go see it.
You getting brownie points today, huh?
Oh no! Stop.
Alright, so yeah,
so
those were 2 trash movies that came out in 2019.
Lion King wasn't trash.
What's his name?
Marsha.
Is it Marsha? Or Marshala?
Marshala
Ali.
Marshall.
Cottonmouth from Luke Cage.
Yeah.
The guy who played him. He's playing Blade.
The guy that's on Moonlight?
Yeah, he's playing Blade. Blade is a Marvel.
Mahershala.
That's
how you say it.
My bad, man. But he's playing, he has the new role of Blade, and Marvel Studios, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, is actually going to be producing this Blade movie.
Right.
And people, this is a fun fact. If it wasn't for Wesley Snipes in Blade, you wouldn't have all these superhero movies as we know them. Right. Not Batman and Superman, because they came out like 70s, 80s.
And it was DC too.
How can you say that?
Because it's true. Marvel's first film that they put out was Howard the Duck.
Right.
Howard the Duck, which I don't know why they put that out. It came out like 89 or something like that, 87, 88. Yeah. And it flopped hard. It flopped so bad to where Marvel Really, Marvel was about to go bankrupt.
I was about to say they was about to go bankrupt.
They was about to go bankrupt, but they ended up selling the rights to their characters. That's why Spider-Man, X-Men,
Spawn,
Fantastic Four. No, well, that's not Marvel.
Oh, that's not Marvel?
No.
Okay.
But if you notice, Fox owned those movies.
Fox owned X-Men too, didn't
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
Disney just bought them out. Marvel just got those characters.
Wow.
But yeah, that's the reason they sold off. Because think about it, those are your top selling characters.
And they weren't owned by Marvel at that time.
Well, no, yeah, talking about the movie.
Yeah.
You know, like Marvel sold the rights to them, and now that they had Marvel Studios and started making Iron Man, Avengers, and all that. But point blank, Blade was a movie they put out, and it did great at the box office. And if it wasn't for Blade, then we wouldn't have all these Marvel movies now.
Right.
If I'm lying, go check it out. But anyway, shout out to Mahershala Ali.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Tay-K.
Oh my God.
Tay-K is
rapper Tay-K.
Rapper Tay-K.
I ain't do the race. No, I did the rap.
Isn't he from LA?
No, he's from Texas.
Texas, really?
From Texas.
Oh, I didn't know it.
Yeah. And you know what's interesting about this young man? I really felt really bad about it. What's his real name? Trey something. Trayvon.
He's sentenced to 55 years in prison, by the way.
55 years in prison. He was actually 16 when he committed the crime.
So what crime was it?
Him and four other friends broke into a 21-year-old drug dealer's house, and a fight broke out, and the 21-year-old was actually killed. 2 women were involved in it as well. They went to set the young man up. But when I was reading the case, it was pretty interesting that they never really found out who actually murdered the guy in the scuffle. But all 4 of the friends, one friend got 40 years, one got life, one got 30, Tay-K got 55.
Right.
And the young ladies got 25. Mind you, Tay-K was 16 years old when he first went to jail.
Right.
He was put on house arrest at first, guys, and they were trying to determine whether he was going to be tried as a juvenile or an adult.
Right.
And guess what he did?
He ran.
Cut the ankle bracelet and left the house.
And made a video.
No, not left the house. Left the state. He went to Jersey.
Did you see he was in front of his wanted poster on the video?
That's the song I was just saying.
Yeah, I know.
That's what he got famous
for. That's the only song I know him.
Why would he do something like that?
Young and ignorant.
And not only did he kill one person, his parents are Crips, by the way.
Yeah.
Not only did he kill one person,
she did her research.
He actually, it was so sad when I saw him because he's so young. He killed another man
after that,
in cold-blooded.
After that,
and he ain't even tried on that yet.
No.
Yeah.
So that's the crazy part. He got 55 years for this murder.
That one. Yep.
He still got to be sentenced for the other one.
Yep.
That's sad.
And the thing about it is, he took a plea deal, and people was like, "Well, why did he take a plea?"
He didn't take the plea.
Yes, he did.
The plea was 30. They said
he took a plea.
I think he did take.
He took a plea because
he was in trial though.
Read it up at first. And then they told him, listen, you can take this to trial, but if you lose, we're going to give you the death penalty.
No.
That's why he took the plea.
That's so terrible.
You can take it to trial.
He looks so, it's like
he a kid. He don't look young. He is young. He a kid.
He's 18. No, he's
19 now.
19.
Yeah, man, he a kid. Think about how much you changed from 19 to 25.
You ain't
Think about how much you changed from 16 to 19.
Right, there, he was a kid.
When he did it. So
and the crazy part is he might have got tried as a kid and got out of prison when he was like 21, 25.
If he
just would have said still.
But he ain't got no, and we ain't got to talk about this because this is not what the show is about. But this is why young black men need mentors. This is why young black men need fathers. And I'm just going to leave it at that.
Yeah, it's a very, very sad situation. If you do the crime, you got to do the time. But man, it's terrible.
55.
Let's talk about a couple other things. So we're talking about jail.
Yeah.
A$AP Rocky.
Yeah.
If you haven't heard, Donald Trump actually is voluntarily trying to get A$AP Rocky out of jail.
Yeah.
A$AP Rocky, I believe, should be getting out soon, but he's actually charged.
Yeah, they charged.
They charged him with what is it?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't care.
It's something.
I don't care enough to read it.
But yeah, the black community. Somebody was telling me the other day. But why isn't anybody like saying stuff about it? I'm like, well, because of what he said about the black community. But
I can't relate.
But people make mistakes. No. In
people
America,
do make mistakes, but I can't rock with that.
No, you can't. Like the thing is, like we said on the last show, we don't wish jail, death on anybody.
Nobody.
But at the same time,
A$AP, we didn't sign up to be political activists. In your words.
Ooh, yikes. Yeah, man.
What did the guy say? It's above me now.
It's above me. Yeah. So yeah, he's still going through some stuff in Sweden, man, and I don't know.
Hey man, good luck.
Yeah, good luck. That's all we can say about that. Shout out to Donald Trump. And real quick.
No, never shout out
to Trump.
Yeah, just shout out to Trump. Real quick. Let's talk about, did anybody see the proposal video that this dude proposed to his girlfriend?
I saw that.
And she denied it.
Yeah,
no.
I saw that.
You didn't see it?
It's been viral. Yeah,
it went viral.
Yeah, it's a young black couple.
It was like
he proposed. Yeah, it looked real. It looked real. He proposed to her in front of like a camera crew and everything. Yeah. Her family was there. His family.
It was.
And he said no. I mean, she said no.
Well, how did she say no?
She started crying
and turned around and walked off.
And turned around. She said, "No, I can't do it. No, I can't do it," and walked off.
Yep.
And what he did?
He just said there.
Who would put a video out like that? I feel like that is kind of sad.
I mean, it might be.
That's what I'm saying.
Because who would put a video out of them being rejected for the whole world unless you want sympathy, you want somebody to come to you and be like, oh, well, what happened? You want
people do anything for clout.
They do anything for
clout. But I just wanted to say real quick, if that was real, I applaud her for at least being real. Because you got a lot of women who propose. I mean, a lot of women who get proposed to. You could say
yeah and then be like, no.
Yeah. In my opinion, I think if somebody publicly proposes to you, you should say yes and then have a private conversation and just be like, look, I ain't ready for this.
It's still going to be embarrassing.
It ain't as embarrassing though. It's on bending.
I'm real. Let me know if you don't want me to say the whole world.
All right, Fantasia.
You don't want me.
I don't Fantasia.
I don't care. Let me know.
Talk to me.
But anyway, y'all, this has been a wrap for today's episode. We don't want to keep y'all for too long on this lovely, lovely night. Don't we have an event coming up? Oh, man.
Nah, I ain't got nothing. Nah, I just
anyway, so yeah, Sean is going to show it somewhere on the screen. But boom. We have a concert exclusive. It's going to be J-Red, Shice D, Doja. We're known as Authentic. We also have R&B sensation Rob 7 that's going to be in the house.
Okay.
It's going to take place August 18th at 8 p.m. We got DJ PM on the ones and twos, hosted by Jay Smith, comedian.
That's my dog.
And it's going to be at Dead End Studios. For those who are familiar with Dead End Hip Hop, shout out to them. They have a podcast that they do that's world renowned now.
Okay.
And they got their own studio. So
nice.
We're going to go over there, rock that show out. Can't wait to see y'all faces in the place. It's
I wasn't invited.
Yes, you were. I invited you on Facebook.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send her.
You gotta text it.
Yeah, I'm gonna text.
You gotta text it. Text her personally.
Yeah, I will personally.
She's such a deal.
Brittany, will you come to my show on August 18th?
Please.
I have to check my schedule.
Would you?
Anyway, so Redheads, make sure all the people in Atlanta come rock with us. This guy is gonna be doing a real good job DJing.
I'm gonna try my best.
He's gonna try his best. Also, download and stream Once To my album, which I'm going to be performing some songs off of there. It's on all streaming platforms, Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, all that good stuff. You know where to find me at. I'm at JRed, at JAYR3D. Where can we find this gentleman?
At THEEDJPM. That's at thedjpm.com or www.thedjpm.com.
And you can find me on Instagram at Call Me Sue.
And you can find me on Instagram.
That's Sue spelled S-U-E.
Is there another way to spell Sue?
He said last week S-U, so he asked me how to
Oh yeah, you're right. Because I do know an issue.
So yeah, and make sure that you subscribe to youtube.com/WeAuthenticNetwork. Also youtube.com/Lavelle Network. Also stream the Unapologetic Podcast. I think that's about it, y'all. So that's a wrap. This is Redview.
Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up, give up. Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up, give up. Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up, give up. Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, give up, give up, give up.
I know you got doubts, but get to the bag. Just follow the dream and stick with the plan. I know you get worried, I know you get scared. Better take that risk, or you get stuck there. The sky's the limit. Don't think it's a ceiling.